All right. Good morning. With me, two pieces of bread, 18 grams of honey. And then take a small bite and be like, whatever. We're out for summer, boys. No more school exempted all four of my finals. Well, one of them was a college welding class, so I didn't have a final, but I'm gonna put my school and workout up. Oh, they didn't update. Okay. Today's gonna be a very weird day. So I plan on going swimming today, right? First swim workout of the prep. I'm planning on going at 8 o'clock. Mind you, it's 6:15 right now. Planning on going at 8 o'clock. So we were gonna go at 8 o'clock. And then I get a text from my manager. Hey, bro, could you just please come in between 9 and 11, or 9 and 10, but really just be here by 11. Because I work at a fast food, barbecue restaurant. So I just need somebody to hold on for me. I can do the prep and whatnot. I was like, yeah, I got you. Because he'd offered me hours for yesterday and then offered me hours for today. And I'm like, I got to take one of them. Because if I don't, he's going to stop asking me. It's like, yeah, brother, I got you. So, anyways, it's going to be a long day. I think I'm working at minimum 10 to 2, but it should be 9 to 2 if I can get there in time. But it means I got an hour to get home, shower. I think I could. As long as I'm there by 9:30, 9:45, it's cool. I told him by 10 though. Okay, so we have a 200-meter warm-up with a minute rest. Mind you, I don't know if this is actually any of this is going to work. I don't know what 100 meters is. I don't know mentally the distance. I made AI make this workout. I sent screenshots of my Whoop data and my old. I didn't send Garmin data, just my Whoop data because I don't wear Garmin no more. We actually switched to the Coros Pace 4. If I can get it to turn on, you might be like, "Why? You just bought that watch." I returned it. It was very expensive. I'm a high schooler, and I work for my money, and to justify a $545 watch when a $250 watch that I honestly like better the look of does the same thing. But yeah, I just needed a triathlon watch, and that's why I changed from my Instinct, was because the triathlon mode buns. Yeah, it has a tri mode, but it's terrible. Okay, so then 3 intervals of 100 meters, strong, pushing meters, and then a 2-minute rest in between those, and then 300 meters, a decent strong 300 meters, but not going. A minute rest, 7-minute cooldown. 7-minute cooldown, 100-meter cooldown. It's lap 7. That's why I said that. So, yeah. This should be a solid swim. I'm pretty scared, but actually, I'm going to change the minute because we're not going to have time. I need to put all my rests down to a minute. Because if I'm doing 2 3-minute rests, I'll be out there all damn day. Yeah, okay. Say that to a minute. I was like 2 minutes is only a little bit longer, but 2 minutes times 3 is 6. Whether for 6 minutes just resting, change it. It's only 3 minutes. So we're in a time crunch here, but hopefully it's a pretty solid swim. And then after that, I'm gonna go to work, come home, run. I have a 2.5 mile just easy run, and then after the run, shower, probably eat dinner, and then go lift. I have back and shoulders, back and arms. Well, I was about to say shoulders. But yeah, so there's going to be a lot of training today, but I'm down with it. That's kind of the name of triathlon, is you're training your ass off. It kind of beat me up yesterday. I did a speed workout. I did speed, and it was a 400. Yeah, it was a 400 meter at a 5:20 to a 6:15. No, it wasn't. it was a 500 or 400 meter at like a 6 to a 6:47, I think, and then 200 meters at like a, I think that was like a 5:30 to like a 6:20, and you had to do that twice, and the rest of the two together. Oh, but and then I had a bike, and I was just dead. I'm so tired, but like I do that before, like I will bike and run in the same day, but I ran at like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning, and then I biked like 12, so it was way closer sessions. Today it's gonna be very more pushed out. I mean, besides the run and the lift, but the swim's gonna probably be a few hours off just because I gotta go to work. But hey, yeah, be able to make your training and go here with everything else, especially the fact I'm not like a pro athlete. I can't really justify like training over life, which obviously this training is very, very, very important to me. I actually literally made my work schedule for next week around it. I was even talking to my manager, and I explained to him, like, I was like, hey, this is why I can't. I was like, I'm signing up. I signed up for a triathlon, and I need to do it. Like, so yeah. Give you a Whoop recovery score for the morning. The one thing I like about Core is it doesn't give you a sleep score, which is kind of stupid, but hey, it just tells me great. I've been in the green every day. But my Whoop, I got a 91 sleep score. I died last night. 91 sleep score. Or sleep percentage with a 79% recovery. Oh, that's my camera reflecting. I'm stupid. Hey guys, that sleep debt's going down, man. I had my sleep debt up. I had my sleep debt up to almost 2 hours. And I've got down to 55 minutes in the last 2 days because I've been at school. I was going to record yesterday, but I wanted to record the day of my first swim. I might not record right when I get home. I'm going to try. But I'm going to be trying to get out the door. So I'll try. If not, for sure before or after the run I'll record. It just really depends how this all goes. Also, I don't have jammers yet. I'm not getting a Speedo. I'm not gay. Not saying that's a joke. There's a lot of guys that wear Speedos. But pretty much I have in my Amazon cart because I have a few more things I need to get for the triathlon. Found a new tri-suit I might get because I don't like that other one. I spent full price for the other one. I'd say suck it up, but I don't think I put a patch over the Ian. I don't think it's gonna hold, y'all. I really don't think it's gonna hold because like every time I put it on and off, it wrinkles a little bit, and if it's gonna wrinkle, what if it wrinkles and like what if it wrinkles in the swim and then it's gonna get water under it and it's gonna fly off and then I'm not gonna know and then I'm just gonna be Ian for half a race. So a bike jersey and a bike bib, it's like $60. It's an off-brand one if you can't tell. Swim cap, goggles, jammers, Psych Plus biking computer. I thought Psych Plus was garbage. Apparently it's not. I've seen some people like them. Koro's bicep band, and then a wing yang wing, bike frame bag just to set my phone. I got a Rhino bag. I've heard people talk about those, but they were kind of trash. Not they. It was kind of trash. But I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna stop yawning. Put down the Echo Light and we'll get after it. But it should be a pretty solid day. Hopefully. I don't know why I sounded like that. So yeah, I'm not gonna record all obviously why I swim, but hey. I will see you guys after this whenever I record. Hopefully I made it to work. We're down in the gym. 1, got the white Go One More hat. 2, let's show the new shoes. The Nike Vomero 18s. Big fan. Anyways. As you can see, we didn't record after the swim. Swim did not go as planned at all. 100 meters is a lot farther than I thought it was. We swam 300. I did terrible. I went out way too fast, and I know that. I was swimming 100 meters in a minute, which I think is fast. I went all out, and I shouldn't have. That was for a warm-up, mind you. I literally only ended up being able to do it in 300 meters. So we're going to get better. Time progresses. I'm buying a snorkel, the buoy, the everything. We're going to get better. And then did a 2.5 mile run in 23 minutes and averaged a 9:30. And then, after the swim, went to work. Worked like 7.5 hours. Ran 2.5 miles. Ran 2.5 miles. And now we have back and biceps lift. So we're cracking open a cadence. The cadence cream soda is a butt. But especially when your mouth's like, hold on. If your mouth's dry and you're like super dehydrated, the cadences are good. But the cream soda's butt. Cola's fire though. I'm going to try the lemon lime one next. But those are pretty good. So we're back in biceps. Try to have a good lift. I'm planning on riding my bike outside soon. Whole other thing. I'm planning on buying new gear or more gear. But we got the Lego and we're going to hit a lift. I really want to have more intensity with my lifts. Especially being out of for school. I can take honestly really as long as I want to. I really like, even in the mornings, I can lift for way longer now. Even though I have to be at work by 8 some days, or 7, 8. But like, usually I get up and shower so my brother can shower in time, whatever. But like, I'd have to wait on nobody now. So it's really good. I can actually really focus on training. So the goal is to destroy my back. Which is very accomplishable. We're going to turn on some music and get to rocking, because I didn't listen to any music. Not listening to music when you're tired after running, so like, all I've heard is voices today, because I work at a restaurant. So it's Boom Boom just yelling at me, and like, I don't want a thing in my ear. Just silence and running. It was an amazing run. I actually really did enjoy it. I needed it. But I'm very actually excited for this lift. So, we're probably going to do some pull-ups first to warm up. Not going to show that. And we'll hop into the lift. I still got the half tights on, but I don't really care. I'm too tired to care. And we got to eat after this. So I'll probably eat like chicken and rice. And then I have, I probably won't, because I had a cheeseburger and sweet potato fries at work. I'll probably just have my Ninja Creamy and some Oreos in it. I haven't changed the recipe much for that, but let's hit the lift.
I love that saying. It's because it has so much meaning. It is the work, the weeks, the months, sometimes the years that go into enduring a process to getting to a point where the work is done and now you get to test all of that work. But I'm a creep. The way that I do one thing is the way that I do everything. It's the way I'm going to approach building a business. It's the way that I'm going to approach leading my family. It's going to be the way that I show up as a friend, a father, and a husband. That is the way that I'm going to do everything in my life. And if I don't apply that same mindset to a fitness prep, a marathon prep, then where else will I slip at other parts of my life? Years ago when I ran my first marathon, which was just under 4 hours, and my second marathon, which was just over 4 hours, sub 2:45. To be honest, it was something that I viewed as unbelievable. But when you stack enough wins, which also come with losses and failures along the way, and you build confidence, you realize that nothing is unbelievable. Nothing is impossible if you just put in the work. And you dedicate to that craft and you endure the process. Marathons are not and should not be easy. There will be a point where I start to hurt. There will be a point where I start to suffer. And it is my job to embrace that suffering. It is my job to truly allow that suffering to come in, acknowledge it, and drive through. But if you allow that suffering to break you down, to ignite doubt in...
Good morning. It is 6:21, but this is the end of this video. Let's get that glare out of here. I've not been filming last night. I meant to. Pretty much, I ate like 2 other things. I ate like a Rice Krispie treat. I ate the Ninja Creamy. It's about it that last night. I was so dead tired from 3 sessions. So, just to recap, I did a 300-meter swim. Awful. I'm going to get new stuff to help the swimming. We're going to get stronger in it. And then I ran 2.5 miles. And then did a back and bicep workout. And so swam, worked 7 hours, and then did that. And then today, I get to go work 8 hours. The next day, I work 7 hours. The next day, I work 12 hours. So it's about to be a fun next couple of days. But training does not halt. I just did a 17-mile bike ride. I got up at 4:30. And then when I get home, I have a 3-mile run. And then tomorrow, I can't do it in the morning. But that night, I just have a leg day. And then Saturday is my rest day, but I have a 12-hour shift. And Sunday will long run. And then prep begins. And then that's whatever the prep wants to do. Really, you could say prep begins Sunday because Sunday stays is just a long run. So, and prep's only going to go on for about a week. And then we race. So, kind of sucks the way that landed. Because that means the last 3 days, I have to taper. So, like 2 to 3 days. Just kind of sucks. It's a 10K. It's my longest race I've done. Because I've only done 2 5Ks. But I know I can go farther than that. I run 6 miles all the time. I can run 10. I've run 12. I should think the first I have done is 10. But, like, I know I have the fitness for it. So it's not like I'm just running 5Ks. Like, yes, in a race form, but I've ran longer than that, if that makes sense. So I don't know what to expect out of that race. I've never tried to get my, like, run a 10K quick. My thing says I can run it in 45. Sub 55, I'd be cool. So, yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching this video. I know I've been yapping this entire video until now, and I don't want to yap. But, which is the part I should be yapping at. But thank you for watching, and this is not my quote, but it was a guy who got me into the gym. His name was Baxter, and he passed away. So, thanks for watching, and have a good day, bozos.